Hello, Paige. Hello, Mealy Mercy. Oh, thank you. But I had a miscarriage, unfortunately, in September. So that's kind of out of the um yeah. Everything's okay. I hope everybody else is doing good. Yeah. Mm, so I'm gonna try to see if a few more people are coming and then I'll do the cards. So I do have two decks to choose from. It is the Crystal Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue and the Crystal deck by Amanda Sampson. And this deck I just got recently. Thank you. It's okay. It has been hard to kind of forget about and get over, but for the most part, taking it day by day. Oh, the Crystal Angels, you mean? I'm doing crystal messages. So the two decks I have for that are the Crystal deck and the Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay. Uh, now I am doing specific questions. For specific questions, $5 or more is required. Um, or extra cards if you want. Uh, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. Mm. I do have a pick a card reading that will be uploading soon. It is a crystal pick a card reading. Oops. Uh, So I will do Millie Mercy for first and then Paige. Um, so Millie Mercy. Um, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna be honest. That is the crystal you have, and the message is be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Um, it's spelled RHODOCHROSITE. Roto. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna try that. But so maybe you've been a bit hard on yourself lately for whatever reason. This card is just reminding you not to put pressure on yourself and to give yourself time and space to heal from certain things that may have happened, even if it was the far past, if it's recent, or maybe something coming up possibly that you may need to heal from. And this is just telling you that when you get to those places in your life, that it's okay to take time to get yourself together and don't be overly judgmental over yourself and the pace that it takes you to get over certain things. So that is Neely Mercy's message. And so Paige is next. Um, so if you are wanting a card, everybody, I'm picking from either the Crystal deck here by Amanda Sampson or the Crystal Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Um, those are your choices. I am doing specific readings, also specific questions. I am taking donations for those. You're welcome. Okay, that's interesting. So, Paige, you have the Moldavite card. So, Moldavite is your crystal, and this is about unconventionality. It says your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So, um, this is pretty much about standing in your own truth and taking pride in what you believe in and not changing just because another person wants you to or because it's a trend to do different. Follow your own trend and go after your own heart is what this card is about. It talks about uh, not covering up your true self just to fit somebody else's standards or society standards. Um, and just being yourself, and even if you're standing by yourself, to always stand firm in what you know and what you like to do, even if it's vastly different from everybody else's. So that is Paige's card. I hope that makes sense. You're welcome. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so I'm doing crystal messages from the crystal deck or crystal angels. If anybody would like a free card, if you want specifics, donations of $5 or more would be required. I do not know how long I'm going to be on here either. Probably for a while because I'm up this late every night, unfortunately. So, yeah. And I am also having a 50% off sale on my Etsy shop as well, which will end on the 15th. Very, very, very cheap readings, by the way. Very. Um, so I hope everybody is having a good month. Hi, in trying to pronounce your name correctly. Enigma Yes, you can have a message. So I don't need zodiac signs or birth dates. That is just, I mean, in my readings, yes, certain qualities can come up, and that includes astrological attributes, but I don't require your birth date, your zodiac sign to do any connections. Um, so which deck did you want in the I'm sorry, Enigma, the Crystal deck here by Amanda Sampson, or the Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue? Gotcha. Also, if anybody would like to give me some future suggestions for my channel, like pick a card readings or anything like that, that would be appreciated. Kind of running out of ideas, or I feel like I've kind of touched bases on everything and I don't want to keep doing like repeated subjects too much. I will be doing finances and career once I get a deck that I'm waiting to come in the mail. So when I get that, I'll be doing a pick a card reading on that. Um, okay. I think that was it. Let me see. Okay. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I pull cards by um, the method that I use is spelling your name or whatever name that is present to me for your energy, and the last letter of your name is the message that is meant for you. So I don't pull off the top or from the back or anything like that. Um, so Enigma. Hope I'm saying that right. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to stop the love and relationship readings or kind of slow them down because they're overdone. And I feel like I've touched bases on a lot of subjects for relationships. So um, I just try not to, I just don't want to redo the same thing over and over again. So this is more so about um maybe you've been limiting yourself, or maybe this is just a reminder not to limit yourself and um show your talents, show things that you are capable of doing, and letting your true self out to play. um there's a whole other side of you that you're probably hiding for people. It's not a bad part of yourself. It's just possibly something you might be ashamed of, maybe. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but or something you're interested in. You may feel like others aren't, so you kind of keep it under wraps. You don't really talk about it and you don't really display it or advertise it. And this is telling you to allow other people to see that side of you, because somebody somewhere will like it and will enjoy what you do and what you have to share about certain subjects. So, hi, Lelaine. So if anybody that hasn't had a card. It is free for a general crystal message. I'm pulling from Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue in the crystal deck. So these are the ones that you can pick from. Yes, you can have a card. Just which one would you like? So I got Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue and the crystal deck. If anybody would like a more specific reading towards specific questions or specific topics and areas of your life, I am doing those for a donation of $5 or more. But again, the crystal messages are free. Okay. So you want the crystal deck. I just finished shuffling that. So this is the deck that you have chosen, Elaine. So these are big cards. So it might take me a minute to shuffle. I just got this out of the mail today. Not a deck I was trying to get. I just saw it and bidded on it on eBay, and I ended up being the only person bidding on it, and it was a good price. So I went on ahead and got it. Okay. Okay, so Lelaine. So Lelaine, your card is the amber stone or crystal, and the color of the stone, I'm not sure if you guys can see that well because of the lighting or whatever, but they range from golden brown or yellow. Appearance is transparent, and it varies in sizes. It's easily obtained. Keywords are grounding, healing, cleansing, and balancing. And this is the information on the back, which I will read to you. Uh, Amber is not strictly a crystal. It is ancient fossilized tree resin that has long been used in amulets and talisman. Its origin illustrates its power flowing through the tree from its deepest roots to its tallest branches. It is the energy that flows through our blood. Thus, amber has both a grounding and lifting effect on our energies. It helps to balance our chakras and is often placed in the solar plexus chakra, Manipura, for healing purposes. It has a stimulating effect on both the mind and body and encourages a sunny and positive outlook that reflects its color. Its main purpose is to open the self to higher vibrations to allow the creative energy to be drawn upwards and manifested. At the same time, it reminds us that patience and wisdom are also necessary to the processes of growth and evolution. The healing purposes are it has a healing message down here and then a divination meaning at the bottom. So the healing purposes is very good in aiding the relief of depression and other mental imbalances that cause feelings of disconnectedness. It helps to treat the internal organs, especially the kidney, spleen, stomach, bladder, liver, and gallbladder. Good for overall healing, both on physical and emotional levels. And the divination meaning is drawing this card indicates a need for balance in healing in our life. Look to the past to shine a light to the future. So that is for Lelaine. Again, the stone is amber. Keywords grounding, healing, cleansing, balancing. Um, hmm. So your main thing here is patience and wisdom that's going to help you grow from certain situations in your life. Um, waiting is very, very hard to do for anybody, but usually it is the best um, action to take in certain situations. So, this is about for you learning more about things before you act on them and being more patient for things to happen the way you want them to happen. And again, as it says, this card indicates a need for balance and healing in your life. Look to the past to shine a light on the future. So look back on the things you have learned from your past to help aid you in the future to keep you from making certain mistakes or just to help you move forward overall. The things you've been through in the past and how you grew from that. And if you look back on that, it's going to help you in future situations to keep you from, again, crossing into territories that maybe you don't want to be back in. So, learning from the past, patience, and wisdom. So, that is Lelaine, and that was from the Crystal deck. If anybody would like a card that hasn't had one, I am pulling from the Crystal deck or the Crystal Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Um, the Crystal deck is by Amanda Sampson. So these are your choices. Um, you're welcome. Also, I am having a 50% off sale on Etsy um, until the 15th if anybody is interested. Um, there's readings for $10.99, $6.99. Um, very, very cheap. I do. They still are cheap even when they're not on sale though, but um, they're even cheaper now. So, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, for specific questions, it is donation of $5 or more. $5 will probably be one question, but if more than $5, it'll be probably a few questions. Uh, what am I? Oh, do forgive me because I feel like my eyesight just lately has not been where it needs to be. Um, Eventually I might have to get up. I won't log out or leave the live, but eventually I might need to get up very briefly to check on my niece. There is my link if anybody needs it. Hmm. Hmm. So if anybody would like a free crystal message that hasn't had one yet, let me know and I will get one for you. Okay, just give me 1 second. So what I'm doing is just making sure um that it has reached to me before. Okay. Okay, so what is your question? So you're a regular client, so I don't feel like I have to tell you this, as you probably already know what I do and do not answer. Hi, Libra girl. So no pregnancy questions, health, death, or anything in that territory. Um, so Libra girl, if you would like well, I got to do Lelaine first once she gives me her questions. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. That helps me a lot. So if you would like a free crystal message, you can choose either from the Crystal Deck by Amanda Sampson, or I don't know why I keep just forgetting the name of this deck. Crystal Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Yeah. God. So Lelaine, I do see your payment. Yes. Libra girl, the crystal messages are just general. For specific questions, I'm taking a donation of $5 or more for those for right now. I do sometimes do free questions. I'll probably do one if more than likely I won't be busy for Christmas, but um if I'm not, sometimes like on the holidays, I'll do um free specific questions. So yes, Elaine, I did receive it. So I just need your questions. Okay. I think there's usually a delay with Lelaine, so I'll go ahead and get your message really quick, Libra girl. Now this one is Jesus. A big deck, so it's kind of a little hard to shuffle. So just bear with me. Oh, Jesus. It is 2:32 a.m. Actually, time to me is going by really slow today. It's usually going by fast. Okay, so Libra girl, how I pull cards is I don't pull from the top, the middle, or the back. What I do is I spell your name or username, and the card that ends on your name is, or at the end of your name is the card that comes up for you. 12:30. I thought California was like ahead of us. I can do it with your username. I didn't need your real name. So you have magnesite. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. Some of these crystals I've never heard of. I'm gonna be honest, but it does have information here so that you can fully understand what the message is for you. Um, So magnesite, the color ranges from yellow, brown, white, and gray. Appearance is chalky and marbled, all sizes, and is easily obtained, which means you can find it pretty easily online or in different stores. Um, it's very easy to get a hold of. And then the keywords are catalyst, resistant, and peace. So I'm going to read the back because the back has a lot of information that, you know, will kind of explain what it is about. So, and this is all the information which I'm going to read to you. So right there it just says the crystal name, magnesite. Probably can't see it. Okay, Elaine, I will get to your question in just a second. So, Libra girl, this card says the strong and steady energies of this stone bring a sense of peace and centeredness. It facilitates the development of selfless love, where one can stand steadily in the knowledge of one's own worth and worthiness and allow others to develop in their own way and at their own pace. It works closely with Anahata, the heart chakra, and helps raise the energy of love to even higher levels. Magnetite is a catalyst for change within the self. It helps us recognize areas we need to change with clarity and honesty. Externally, it brings truth to the surface and exposes deceit and deception in all forms. Working deeply in meditation, it encourages harmony and mental balance. It is particularly restorative for stressed out or nervous people, guiding them to a state of peace. Um, the healing purposes, it helps with all nervous disorders. Its high magnesium content means it is useful with any disorder or disease relating to the digestive system and the elimination toxins. Now, the health part may not be for you. This is just telling you, what the crystal is about and, what it heals and what it can help with. So, consequently, it is also useful with weight and cholesterol problems. It helps with the teeth, bones, and muscles, and in releasing any types of calcification in the body. The divination meaning says drawing this card signifies the need to look carefully at your motivations. Are you standing strongly in your own space, or are you allowing yourself to be affected and influenced by the problems of others? So that is for Libra girl. So this is probably related to um anxiety and sorry about that. I was just trying to make sure that I have my niece in the other room. I'm just trying to make sure. I thought I heard her crying. Um so where was I? Anxiety and coming from doing something for the right reasons, making your intentions more clear in certain situations. And also knowing that, and this message is kind of repeated because I have already told another person this, but this refers to this as well. Um, allowing other people to get on their journey and their path, down their path, um, at their own pace, and knowing that it's okay for you to take slow steps and not be rushed. Progress is progress at the end of the day, no matter how small or big. Still pat yourself on the back for at least trying. Um, and making sure you're being motivated by passion and not motivated by what you feel like other people want you to do, or yeah. Um yeah, doing what you want to do and how you want to do it, and not feeling forced to do something another way that either you're not used to or comfortable with, is what I get for you. So magnetite. I have no idea what that was. So that could help with that. That is the crystal name. Um I don't really like the way it looks, to be honest, but keywords again are catalyst, resistant, and peace. Also, maybe learning how to say no. That may be also where your anxiety comes from. Feeling like you always have to uh, say yes to people, but you have to know that saying no is a complete sentence, and it is okay to say no every once in a while. You don't have to constantly agree with other people all the time. You're welcome. So, Lelaine, if anybody else hasn't had a free general crystal message, um, your choices are Crystal Angel Oracle and the Crystal Deck. I'm gonna get specific questions are $5 or more. $5 for one question. If you want more, it will be yeah. All right. You're welcome. I think I already said that, but I'm saying it just in case I didn't. And thank you for subscribing. Um, who am I at? Oh, Lelaine. I'm speaking with someone. Initial is our. Is there anything that I have to be aware of, or being thankful, or being careful about him? Yeah, I really do need to start wearing glasses again. Whoops. Hmm. Um. Hmm. That's a straightforward answer. So, Lorraine, so your overall answer to this question is a no with an exclamation point, which means it is definitely an answer that you can trust. Um, as with anybody, I do say to go with your own gut and your own intuition rather than just allowing determine your whole life, because I will be the first person to tell you I could be wrong, but so far spirit is saying no. Um there's not really anything too much to worry about, or something in his life that affects you in your life that you need to be worried about anyway. So, um, let's see what else that needs to be revealed. I'm speaking with someone. Initial is R. Okay, so I get a no about that so far. So I'm guessing you mean if he might be seeing somebody else or what his intentions are. Looking at that just to try to. And I am assuming that this is in relation to the romantic aspect. That's why I am pulling out the romance angels. Oracle. Okay. Interesting. So you have a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. The new love card. Mm, I may have to move. Okay, so I adjusted my laptop because it said that I had my connection was not stable. So again, it says new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now, what's on the card does not always mean exactly what's on the card. I am an intuitive psychic reader, so I get messages from spirit and do not always go by what is on the card. Um, so this is just about his energy. Somebody obviously that you just said you started speaking to, which must have been recently, possibly. So, or at least he's new in the romantic field of your life, or potentially romance. Um, let's see. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I kind of feel like you might be forcing yourself maybe to talk to other people. Not necessarily forcing yourself, but putting pressure on yourself. Um, there's still some things in the past that you're kind of needing to let go of, or at least give yourself time to completely heal from. And that's probably why you were having so many questions and suspicions about this new person. But so far, there's nothing really too big to worry about with him. And this isn't to say that you don't need to be with anybody right now, but to take your time because you're still healing from past relationships. You also have stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance. So it's pretty much just more validation that he um is not he's not up to anything. But you may be overthinking about certain things. And if you believe something hard enough, you know, it starts to really feel like it's real. So um probably need to change your mindset because your questions are valid and your feelings are valid, but they are most coming from a place of things that have happened in your past and you feel like maybe this person is gonna possibly do the same thing. So yeah. I'm gonna do and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So whatever you are feeling like doing with this person, don't shy away. And I feel like this person, mm, now this could mean one or two things. This could mean that possibly you may be forced to make the effort because they don't really have the motivation to do so, or whatever the case is. So maybe you will be doing most of the work eventually if this turns out to be long term, or um, this is about you taking steps that you are guided to take, um, following your intuition and allowing it to lead you in the relationship, um, and taking certain acts. But overall, I don't see anything to worry about with this person. I do feel like if there is something to worry about, he will tell you at some point. But anything right now that's in his life that may be going on doesn't really affect you and him. So those are things that he's gonna feel like he's not obligated to tell you. But it's not bad things. It just doesn't really concern you right now. So um so I would just continue to get to know him and be open to a new partnership. Maybe even a friendship can come out of it, if not a relationship. But I just see positive vibes here from this person and the energy here. So just stay optimistic and trust yourself to take the right steps, is what I feel I need to say. So that was for Lelaine. Nothing to worry about. Exclamation point. There is two different cards here with the word no on it in this deck, but one has an exclamation point, and that means it's a firm answer and one that you can really take to heart. Um, so it's a definite no, and Spirit is just wanting you to enjoy it instead of critiquing it right away. And this is probably about you being overly critical about yourself, so you make it. It may feel like you the things you might not like about yourself, you feel like he won't like. So I don't know how to put this in this particular situation, but what I'm trying to say is you have more to you than what you think you do, basically. Um, and not everybody is out to get you, so to speak, is what I want to say. Yeah. Hmm. But yeah, trust that because I've noticed usually with you in particular, what I feel about your situations is usually the same thing that you're thinking. I've noticed, and that's just validation for you to keep following what you feel, your intuition. And no, I'm not always right. I'm not going to claim that because I'm not. But um just saying that your intuition is more powerful than you think. And that's for everybody, really. Some have it's more advanced than others, but for the most part, Um, sure. So it's one question per donation, but if you do donate more than $5, you do automatically get more than one question anyway. So and you donated $6. So yeah. No problem. If anybody hasn't had a um free general message yet, let me know and I will get one for you. The free general message are crystal related, and you can choose either the crystal deck or Crystal Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. I do also have the monthly general forecast for pre-order. And what that means is you are able to buy those in advance, which means um, every month for in 2020, you will receive automatically a personalized general monthly forecast reading if you pre-order. Uh, it is um, now it's 15.99 originally for just one, but for the whole year, it keeps you from having to purchase it over and over and over again and just automatically have you down on a list for me to get to you every single month of next year. It starts in January, but I am taking payments for it now. It is on my website and it is under the um, general monthly forecast reading on my website. With me, time frames just kind of come up and about whenever they want to be revealed. They don't always come up. Um, so even if I'm looking into this year or next year, it could be end up referencing towards a different time. So keep that in mind. So again, I'm doing free general crystal messages. Um, for everybody, one card per person, and the decks to choose from is the crystal deck and the Crystal Angels Oracle. And for specifics, I'm taking donation of $5 or more. Hi, Melina. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I said that wrong, but um, oh, there's my other thing down there. Hmm. It looks like you are, Elaine, you are needing to communicate clearly, and I feel like that's mostly with yourself, being honest with yourself about what it is you want and not um settling for anything less than that. Um uh, so as far as travel, now again, I am looking into the next year for you, but again, this could be referencing towards any time because that's just how it works sometimes. But you have the opportunity here and communicate clearly and remaining positive. So there will be opportunities for you to travel next year. However, not everything is going to be exactly how you want it. And in that case, you kind of need to step back and be honest about what it is that you really want when you are booking your even hotels and things like that whenever you travel, not holding back. Um, Hi, Melina. For specific questions, those are donation based, which is $5 or more. Um, the free messages are just general, and it is crystal messages. So for free, either the crystal deck or the Crystal Angels Oracle. So yeah, and then you have again remain positive. And when I say not exactly what you want, I do feel either you or maybe somebody that might go with you might be a little picky, so it kind of holds off or kind of makes things a little difficult. But you're gonna have to make a decision regardless on whether or not you want to go to these certain places and deal with the certain things that comes with traveling to these places based on um, in other words, you can't make a decision based on what the other person says. And I do feel like somebody else will be going with you. Um, Not sure exactly who, but there will be another energy. And this is the ultimate person that is going to make or break the decision to go on whatever trip that this will be, or whatever traveling, whatever location you are intending to go on. Um, because I feel like you will be making a decision based on what they feel about the trip more than what you are wanting to go by. Um, there'll be some things that they like about it that you don't like. And that's something that, again, where the communicate clearly comes in at about being honest and not saying, oh, I don't like this just because the other person says they don't like it. Be honest about how you feel about certain situations when it comes to this. Um, trying to, yeah. So it says let go, and I feel like that is about freeing yourself from trying to please everybody. You will be going on this trip too, so it's not just about them, it's about you as well. So let go of the need to feel like you have to do what they want because you want to be nice. And it's okay to be nice, but I feel like you're the reason why this trip is going to happen anyway. So it's time for you to take the wheel and take control and not let somebody else run the show. Um, go by what you want to go by. So that is the general traveling reading for you, Delane. So I hope that makes sense. Um, I do again feel like you will have the opportunity to um, do some traveling next year. However, do not let somebody else stop you um, from doing what you want to do. I feel like that's what the end game is here. This trip will only be taken um, because of you. So you might end up needing to not let the person go with you, or again, yeah, telling them to take it or leave it. Because I think again, this trip is based on you, and it's only happening because of you, whether that's because of money or maybe it was your idea to do the vacation or whatever the case is. But yeah, make the best of it. This is your trip, and yeah. So hi, I'm just gonna say Lena. I hope that's okay because I have no idea how to pronounce your. I guess it's Melina. Lena. Um, if you're still here, I can do a free general message for you. It is from the crystal deck. It's just giving you guidance based on crystal energy, either Crystal Angels Oracle or the crystal deck. Those are the choices. For specifics is what I did with Lane. Those are donation based. $5 for one question, or if you want more than one question, um, that'll be up $5, a little bit over that. Um, so which deck did you want your free message from? The Crystal Angels or the Crystal deck? So it isn't referencing toward, or it's not supposed to. Sometimes it happens anyway, but it isn't referencing towards anything specific. It's just the message that Spirit wants you to focus on and for you to take into consideration and use as a method in your life, and explaining the crystals and things like that. Uh, oh, I was trying to figure out what I did with it. You're welcome. So again, I am having a 50% off sale on my Etsy shop. Uh, I do have monthly general forecast readings for pre-order for next year, which means that the package that you will order is allowing for you to get a monthly general reading every month automatically. You're just paying for them ahead of time. So from January to December of next year, you will get a monthly reading with that package. Okay, so I'm dropping cards everywhere. Uh, all right. Seems to be. So, Lena, you have the calcite crystal, and it says busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Um, and what I usually get when this comes up is being trying to distract yourself from something. So you are overworking yourself so that you can forget about certain things that may have happened in the past. It is good to multitask. The message is about you multitasking and needing to do that, but not overdoing it, and being sure that you make time for personal time, getting rest, and really assessing why you are busy. And when I hear that message, it's all about somebody trying to get away from something. So they continue to stuff themselves with work. They're at their desk 24/7. They're taking phone calls and they're not resting because if they stop, their mind is being put back on these things. So this is um that's your motivation for being busy. So there's a need to take a step back. Yes, continue to do what needs to be done, but don't overdo it. So that is for Lena. You're welcome. I do have a crystal pick a card reading that should be uploaded sometime today. It is 3:10 a.m. here, so that's why I say today. Um, it's already recorded. I'm just waiting for it to export from where I edited it, and then it should upload. It might take a little bit, but I have noticed that my videos are uploading a little faster now, for now at least. Um, I think there's adventuring in here. That's the color of it, but that's not it. So what I'm doing now until some more people come in is just looking through this deck that I just got today out of the mail, trying to see if it covers a specific crystal. And so far, I do not see it. There's obsidian, unipate, tiger's eye, selenite. Huh. So there is no aventurine in this or that other deck, I don't think. That is interesting. So I'm just reading the back of this card. It is rose quartz and reading some of the information on it because I connect strongly with that as well as amethyst. And now I think I know why I'm strongly connected to that particular crystal. Huh. Thank you a lot for no. Just reading some messages that I probably better not read anymore right now. Hmm. So if anybody, I think there's just one person in here right now, with like a free general card message. It is based on the crystal energy. It's either you can choose from the Crystal Angels by Dory Virtue or the Crystal Deck by Amanda Sampson. This is the Crystal Angels, and this is where did they go? This is the Crystal Deck. And I also do have a crystal energy pick a card reading that's uploading. I mean, it's in the process of exporting, so it's getting ready for me to upload it. It should be sometime maybe in the daylight hours. It might be uploaded or it might be quicker than that. Hmm. 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 No. Mm, probably might be next week. Looking for my water. Um, Probably gonna head off at 4 o'clock, maybe earlier than that. Because I'm not sure, but I believe I'm supposed to be babysitting today. My niece, my 1-year-old niece, she's usually in daycare, but she is sick, so I'm not sure when they're sending her back. So until then, I'll probably be keeping her. And I'm gonna need some sleep. think it's time that I got off since nobody is talking or coming in. It does seem to be a couple people bouncing in and out. It might be bad connection or something, but um I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will try to be back in the daylight hours if nobody's in my way. Um um if not doing the same something different, I'll probably doing um what I did now in this live stream where we did crystal messages and specific questions for donations. So I'll be back at some point. I'm not gonna say later on today because I might not be, but um because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be babysitting today. So probably mm, um on the holidays I usually do different specials like I'll try to do like free questions for as many people as I can. I think I did that last year. I just don't it was either Christmas or Thanksgiving I had did um free readings on live stream. But I'm gonna try to do that either Christmas or if I'm not doing anything for New Year's, which I'm probably not because last year and the year before I stayed home and celebrated at home with a few family members or um, my sisters and nieces and nephews. But um, it was New Year's Eve, I think. I did it usually New Year's Eve, and I think I did it on Thanksgiving. So um, depends on if I'm doing anything or not. I'll be doing that. Um, hmm, so you can find me. I've already linked everything up above, but I'll repost it here. Um, there is my website. Well, I don't need to put that there right now. And my Etsy shop. And on Etsy, I am having very great deals right now. Um, they're actually still reasonably priced even when they are not on sale, but they are even cheaper right now. And the sale will be ending on the 15th. It's 50% off. Um, mm, you can also book by PayPal if you don't want to book it on Etsy, just let me know before you make a payment if you do decide to do it on PayPal. Um, mm, I'll probably have another sale around Christmas time. as well. Anybody that hasn't had a free message yet would like one before I end the live stream, let me know. Your choices are from the Crystal Angels Oracle or the Crystal deck. And it's just a general message. Oops. There was a typo in the first one that I put. I didn't put, well, I did put it, but I have my keys can sometimes be sticky, so it doesn't type everything that I type, which drives me crazy. But so that is just a little bit more information about me and how to contact me. I do have a contact form on my website as well. And on that note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I may be back later on in the daylight hours, or um, if not today, at some point I will be back to do another live. In the meantime, if you do not see me anytime soon on live, I will still be trying to upload videos. I'm trying to be more consistent with that. If anybody has any requests for me to do with the general readings or any type of content spiritually for my channel, you can always comment them under my videos or even in live streams. I try to take them into consideration. I do want to try to do different spiritual things. I don't want to constantly redo the same stuff. So um, that's why I asked you guys for suggestions. Um, Coming soon, I will be doing a financial and um, job opportunity type of pick a card reading. I did one, I think, last year, and that is on my channel somewhere. I just don't remember the name. It's, I think, job opportunities or something. Is any job opportunities coming my way? I think is the name of it. It is a pick a card reading. Um, I guess it can be considered as timeless, but I'm going to be doing a more updated version coming up. Um, and yeah, so again, if you don't catch me live, you can. Um, there will be videos coming. So this is like the 15th time I've said I'm gonna log out and I haven't yet. But anyway, I thank everybody for tuning in and stopping by. Kind of fascinated with this message here. It's rose quartz. Um, yep. So anyway, I will be back again either later today or some other time when I know I don't have anybody in my way. Um, so yeah, I wish everybody love and light, and I will see you guys again soon.